Holly was this old Abnaki guy that befriended me when I first moved into my house. I really was pretty much of an ignorant New York City person at that point, and he was just a storehouse of local history. Holly loved to fish. He had a place near Basin Harbor that he would rent a boat from. He didn't drive, so he always had to find a friend who would drive him. I was never that keen a fisherman, but I liked going out in the lake. And he would let me bring my dog in the boat. We would fish for perch. And it made him so happy. It was a great way to thank him for all the things that he helped me do. I moved into my house in January, and I had all this wood that was all out all over the lawn, and he was saying, well, it pays to get your wood stacked before January, and basically he taught me how to be prepared for each season. It's like film editing, 40-to-1 ratio. He worked in lumber camps. He did some rum running during Prohibition with Canada. He lived in a trailer and he worked at the dump. And he had a bike. He would ride around on his bike, doing whatever, and somebody helped him go to the grocery store once a week, and the liquor store. This is what Holly used to live for. As soon as he could find his dandelions, he would get his potatoes that he had stored for the winter and mix it with dandelions, and that was his first fresh greens of the season. It was always something he celebrated. So these are leeks. Some people call these ramps. And you can use the green part and the white part. And some more fiddleheads. I like to take just 2 and leave the rest. What I do with the fiddleheads is I make a salad with them and I mix them with Jerusalem artichokes, which I also got my initial batch from Holly. They're pretty prolific. Look at that, big one. Some people cook them, I just like them raw. A nice crunchy thing, and if you marinate the fiddleheads, mix them with chives. It was often a walk we took just outside of the village, and the walk and the digging always had sensual memories that were attached to it. The things I was learning from Holly were very different from the way other people were. He was the town dowser, and I'd say he kept trying to get me to dowse, and he would show me how to do it, but I didn't really learn until later, after he had died. So the point me to where would be the best place for at least 5 gallons a minute for Cheryl and her family. And do you anticipate having animals that you would be needing to feed off this water as well?
We'd like the sheep to continue, and then maybe some local folks that want to keep their animals
here. He taught me that dowsing isn't just looking for water, it's a way of life and asking questions of the universe for the things that you need. Holly never had pea netting or anything like that. He would just brush his peas. So you stick it right in there and then they climb up it, and easy fencing. I got committed to really celebrating the dandelion blossoms. I need to get about 1 quart of this, and then I put it in vodka and lemon and sugar, and then when it's the winter solstice and I have a big party, I make everybody drink my summer yard, my dandelion vodka.
This is the dandelion?
Did you make this?
I made this, dandelion 2014. Not bad, let it wait.
But it's also medicinal. I mean, this feels good going.
The things I was learning from Holly were very different from the things my other friends were learning who were living up in the hills. He had a spiritual core to him that was uniquely his own, and he comes across as someone who knows. You don't know how he knows, but he knows.